going to college the biggest mistake of your life? I know that sounds dramatic, but for 1 in 4 Gen Z graduates, it's a reality. They regret their degree, wishing they'd skipped college altogether or picked a field that actually pays the bills. So, what's going on? Is the college dream dead? Or is it just not for everyone anymore? Today, we're diving deep into the massive question, to college or not to college? And the answer might surprise you. Stick around, because this could save you hundreds of thousands of dollars. For generations, the path was clear. Finish high school, go to college, get a good job. It was the golden ticket to a successful life. But in 2025, that golden ticket is looking a little rusty. The landscape has changed dramatically. Let's start with the elephant in the room, the cost. The average cost of college has exploded, more than doubling in the 21st century. We're talking about an average of over $38,000 per student per year. Think about that. For a 4-year degree, you're looking at a bill well over $150,000. And that's before we even factor in interest on student loans. This staggering cost leads to a critical question. Is the return on investment, or ROI, actually there? For many, the answer is a hard no. A recent study from the New York Fed pointed out a troubling trend. While some degrees, particularly in fields like engineering or computer science, still offer a solid financial return, many others don't. Graduates in certain fields find themselves earning salaries that are barely enough to cover their massive student loan payments, let alone build a life. This has led to what some are calling the useless degree phenomenon. Forbes highlighted this, noting that many degrees simply don't equip students with the practical, in-demand skills that today's employers are looking for. You could spend 4 years and a small fortune only to find yourself underemployed, working a job that didn't even require a degree in the first place. This brings us to a huge shift in the job market. Skills-based hiring. For the longest time, a bachelor's degree was the non-negotiable entry ticket for most professional jobs. Not anymore. According to recent data, over half of employers have started dropping degree requirements from their job postings. What are they looking for instead? Tangible, provable skills. They want to know what you can do, not just what you've studied. Can you code? Can you manage a project? Can you analyze data? Can you operate specific machinery? These are the questions that are getting people hired. Major companies like Google, IBM, and Apple have publicly stated that they value skills and experience over a traditional 4-year degree for many roles. This is a game changer. It means the monopoly that colleges once held on career access is crumbling. And if that wasn't disruptive enough, let's talk about AI. Artificial intelligence is not just a futuristic buzzword. It's actively reshaping the workforce right now. Some experts are even predicting an AI-driven white-collar recession. Think about it. Many tasks that once required a human with a college degree, like data entry, basic analysis, content creation, even some forms of coding can now be done faster and more efficiently by artificial intelligence. This makes the traditional 4-year degree an even riskier bet. Why spend all that time and money on a credential for a job that might be automated in the next 5 to 10 years? The ground is shifting under our feet, and the old school advice to just get any degree is becoming increasingly dangerous. So, if the well-trodden path of college is filled with financial pitfalls and uncertainty, where do you go? The good news is, there are more alternative pathways to a successful and high-paying career than ever before. Let's explore some of these. First up, the skilled trades. We're facing a massive shortage of skilled trade workers in areas like nursing, advanced manufacturing, and construction. And because demand is so high, the pay is incredibly competitive. We're not talking about minimum wage jobs here. Experienced electricians, plumbers, welders, and nurses can earn over $100,000 a year. The best part? The training is often much shorter and more affordable than a 4-year degree. You're learning a practical, hands-on skill that is in constant demand and is much less likely to be automated away by a robot. Another fantastic option is apprenticeships. This is the earn while you learn model. Instead of paying a university, a company pays you to train on the job. You get real-world experience, a steady paycheck from day one, and often a guaranteed job at the end of your training. Apprenticeships are booming in fields from software development to healthcare to finance. It's a direct pipeline to a career without the crippling debt. Then there are vocational or trade schools. These institutions offer focused, specialized training programs that get you job-ready in a fraction of the time of a bachelor's degree. Think 2 years or less. You can become a dental hygienist, an aircraft mechanic, a culinary artist, or a paralegal. You're recutting out all the general education fluff and focusing directly on the skills you need to get hired. And for those interested in the tech world, there are certifications and boot camps. These are intensive, short-term programs. We're talking weeks or months. Not yours, that are laser-focused on teaching a specific high-demand skill. You can go from a beginner to a job-ready web developer, data analyst, or cybersecurity expert in an incredibly short amount of time. These programs are often designed in collaboration with industry leaders, ensuring that what you learn is exactly what employers are looking for right now. The cost is a fraction of a university degree, and the time to employment is dramatically faster. So, what's the bottom line here? Is college completely worthless? No, of course not. For some professions, like becoming a doctor, a lawyer, or a research scientist, a university degree is still absolutely essential. And for some people, the traditional college experience, the intellectual exploration, the campus life, the networking is incredibly valuable in its own right. The key takeaway is that college is no longer the automatic best choice for everyone. It's no longer the one-size-fits-all solution it was once presented as. The world has changed. The economy has changed. The job market has changed. And our approach to education and career planning needs to change with it. We need to look at it like a strategic investment. You have to ask the tough questions. What is the total cost? What are the likely salary outcomes for this specific degree from this specific institution? Are there faster, cheaper, more direct routes to my desired career? Could I gain more valuable experience through an apprenticeship or a skills-focused job training? The stigma around not going to college is fading, and for good reason. Being smart with your future is not about following a pre-written script. It is about evaluating all the available options and choosing the path that makes the most sense for you and your goals, your finances, and your learning style. Don't let societal pressure or outdated advice push you into a decision that could leave you with a mountain of debt and a degree that doesn't deliver. The power is now in your hands to design your own path to success. The information is out there. The alternative pathways are proven and accessible. It's time to have an honest conversation with yourself, with your family, and to truly weigh the pros and cons. If you found this video informative, helpful, and insightful, please do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. This helps us make more content just like this to help you navigate these big life decisions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.